welcome to my channel. I'm really sorry the lighting is really terrible, but it's probably gonna be that way through the entire winter because the light outside is really terrible and there's nothing I can do about it. But anyway, today I wanted to talk about my October wrap-up because the month is already over and this month I have read 10 books, so I'm really proud of myself, and I'm going to start with the books I don't own physically before I forget. So the first one I read was the Hamilton book. It's called Hamilton the Musical, I think, and I listened to it on audiobook because I was really curious, because I kept hearing people talking about Hamilton and how great it was, and I really enjoyed the book. It basically talks about the production and the creation of the musical, and it was really interesting, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. And now I am part of the Hamilton fandom. I have listened to the song so many times and I really love them. I know I'm a bit late, but I enjoy it anyway, and I think I gave the book 4 out of 5 stars. I think so. The next book I read is a book I received from the publisher in exchange for a honest review, and it's called Song of Princes. It's the first book in the Homeric Chronicles, which was released in June, I believe, and it was written by Janelle Rhiannon. This book is basically a retelling of the Trojan War, and it was absolutely fantastic. It's a new adult read, so don't get into it if you are still like a bit young, I don't know, but it was really incredible. The characters are really interesting and interestingly depicted and everything, and I also gave it 4 out of 5 stars. It was really a great book. I can't wait for the sequel to be released. The next book I read is also a book I received in exchange for a review. It's called The Animators. It was written by Kayla Ray Whitaker. I'm really sorry if I mispronounced it. This book will be released in January of 2017, and it's an adult contemporary read about 2 girls who attend the Ballister University together, and they are studying arts, and basically they love cartoons and start this partnership thing, and 10 years later their first big movie got released in theaters, but there's this jealousy it's narrated from the point of view of one of the girls, who is called Sharon, and she starts to feel like she isn't a real artist, and this one thing leads to another, and it's a wonderful book about friendship and growing up and creating and getting through a lot and like finding yourself, and I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It was really incredible. I didn't start this book with high expectations. I didn't really like the beginning, but the more I read, the more I loved it, and it was absolutely fantastic. I have a review for it on my blog as well as most of the books I read. I will link it in the description as well as the review for all of the other books. Anyway, I just wanted to mention it. The next book I read was also recent release. It was actually re-released by Autumn's earlier this year, and I just downloaded a copy. I think the first book is available for free on Amazon. It's called Justice Buried. It was written by Hilary Thompson. Sorry, and it's kind of dystopia story about a town called Aschenbrödel, and these are basically people who live under the ground because of a disease that was on Earth, and it's 100 years later. I don't know, because I'm getting mixed, confused feelings with the 100, which I just rewatched, but I believe it's 100 years after a disease destroyed practically everything, and they moved under the ground. But there is this prophecy that says that when a girl will be born on the solstice, and there is spring solstice, and the boy on the autumn solstice, they will be the one who lead people back to the ground. And so this is basically what happens in this book. It's the first book in a trilogy, and it was wonderful. I give it I believe 4 out of 5 stars, and I would totally recommend it. Next book I read is a poetry book. which I mentioned in a book haul post with recently. It's called Nonsense by Edward Lear. It's from the Little Black Classics Penguin collection. I really like the fact that it has this kind of little illustrations like this one, for example. It was a really quick read and a lovely book. I really enjoyed it and I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. The next book I read, I have mentioned in my video on the readathon, the Day with 24 Hours readathon. I will link the video in the description. So basically, this is The Fever Code by James Dashner, which is the new prequel to The Maze Runner, and which gives you all the answers you've been waiting for about what happened before the maze and why was Thomas helping with Wicked and stuff like that. It was a wonderful, wonderful book. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It's basically all I had been waiting for ever since I started this series. So if you have many questions, pick up this book. The next book I read is a reread. It's Percy Jackson and the Battle of the Labyrinth. So I absolutely love this book. I feel like this series is getting better and better. I read it so long ago, I don't really remember everything. I just remember that there was something that was going to happen with Rachel, and indeed she was in the book. So yeah, it was a great read. I really love this series. Now I need to get my hands on the next one so I can finish rereading them, because I'm pretty sure I read it already as well, and then I would move on to Rick Riordan's other series because they are just wonderful and so quick and easy reads. I just want to recommend them to everyone. If you haven't read those books, just read them. The next book I read is Fairest by Marissa Mayer. I finally finished reading the Lunar Chronicles this month, and this series was amazing. I don't know why I waited for so long. So I read Fairest, which I rated 4 out of 5 stars, and Stars Above, which was totally amazing, and I rated it 5 out of 5 stars. I'm just so glad I read this series. I mean, I thought when I started them that it would be overhyped and everything, but it wasn't. It's absolutely wonderful, full of amazing, diverse characters, and it's an amazing series. Just read it. I gave almost all the books 5 out of 5 stars, and I just can't stop recommending those books. The last book I read is called The Cinderella Story. It was published by Neil Phillip in the 90s, I think. It's basically a book I'm reading for my master's thesis. It's a collection of 20 different versions of the tale Cinderella, and it was really interesting because you usually know the French version by Charles Perrault or the German version by the Brothers Grimm, but there are so many other versions. Some come from Asia in the 9th century and other from all over the world. It was a really, really interesting book, and I'm really glad I read it, and you're probably gonna hear more about Cinderella retellings in other videos because it's what I'm studying for my thesis, and it is so interesting. I'm so glad I picked this subject. But anyway, that's it for my October wrap-up. I can't believe it's already November. But anyway, that's it for today. I read 10 books in October, and I'm planning to read more books in November. I haven't decided on what yet. There will be a TBR post on my blog at some point this week. And anyway, thanks for watching. Maybe give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my videos. And I will link all my social media in the description as usual. And oh my god, I feel that this video was so long. I'm sorry, I didn't want to get you bored. But anyway, that's it for today. I will see you around.